Wagwan family, manners and enough respect. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you a pattern. A certain pattern that I've been paying attention to, doing some research. I'm going to bring you the truth because Jamaica, as Jamaicans, we've been brainwashed. Both parties come in and brainwash the people. Try to tell the people, look over there, don't look over there. But my job here is to educate some people so you can open your eyes. You understand me? And make sure what you're looking at is what you're looking at. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you a pattern. Now, in these clips, I'm going to outline a pattern of brainwashed, or as I would say, scare tactics, right? And whenever the Prime Minister wants his way, he would normally use tactics like these. First, he said hearsay. He received, somebody bring hearsay, and they did their own research, their own investigation. Listen, they have received hearsay and they have done their own research as a government, own investigation, that there are criminal gangs selling land over there, and it's only a principal that show up till today. No criminal gangs. The only person arrested, a principal. Check this out, listen to this.
And our survey, we received a report and we have done our own surveillance, and we have discovered that in proximity to Clifton, which is shown, so this is the Clifton community demarked in red, but just above it, if you're facing it, it would be to your left. This area has been captured. So, Madam Speaker, the National Security Council, in reviewing the development plan, observed an insidious and growing threat in the area where alleged gangsters were capturing lands in the area adjoining the Clifton community, creating their own informal subdivision and selling these lands under the false pretense of ownership or building on them themselves. We are showing you now some pictures. What is going on? These are not the structures of poor persons squatting.
Right there, guys, you hear it. The Prime Minister said he did his own investigation, plus him listen to hearsay, and him look at the pictures, and those are not the pictures of poor people squatting. The Prime Minister said he received his own intelligence, because you know, as the Prime Minister, we have all kind of agency and agents out there who can run a thorough investigation. So the Prime Minister said these houses are not structures of poor people. But when the Prime Minister go out there, go mash on the house, him said that and did that to Parliament, just to get the okay to go out there and tear down these people's houses. But when you go out there, people, when this man went out there, it was not about some poor people with ambition who want a nice house and they work hard to build it. You see the young lady with the orange hair? She not rich, but she build a nice house. She try not to. But if her house get torn down, behind the Prime Minister's intelligence. Remember, they said they did their own investigation.
And our survey, we received a report and we have done our own surveillance.
Government couldn't do a proper investigation. Them go out there in a false narrative, false pretense, hearsay, doom and gloom, scare tactics, and rip down the people in houses. So let me tell you, people, I personally don't think that there were any criminal gangs. It's just some lies the Prime Minister have come up with, some tactics, some scare tactics, and go to Parliament to sell this, to see if it could sell to the Jamaican people, to go mash down the people in the house so we can have them move off the land so we could sell the land to infringe them. Do you understand me? That's all that was all about. And that's my opinion. I don't think there were no criminal gangs over there. It's all about intimidation, doom and gloom. This other clip shows you the scare tactics the Prime Minister used during the Christmas season when he wanted $50 million in his hands.
We have a fund established for 50 million Jamaican dollars for anyone who wants to give us useful information on those gangs who are planning the hijacking of goods in transit, moving between warehouse and stores. Those criminals who are planning contract killings, we want to know, and people know, because the girlfriend know, the mother sometimes know. Tell us, because I don't know how you sleep at night with your conscience knowing that your son or your boyfriend or your friend involved in these things. Tell us so we can save lives. We want to know of those people who are planning the hits. We want to know the people who are planning the hijacking of goods. And so if you want to have a Merry Christmas and you have some useful information, you could get a nice slice of that $50 million.
Interesting, family. You'll get a nice slice of that $50 million. That is our scare tactics. People, I think it's just to get that $50 million into his hands, you have to build up something. I wonder if anybody have ever brought in any information about no attempt hijack of goods truck from distribution points to supermarket. I wonder if anybody have given any information and to no attempt robbery of no supermarket. My opinion, another scare tactics to get another $50 million. Let's move on to the next clip, people. Listen to this. In this other clip, people, the Prime Minister is with another scare tactics again, telling us that criminals are so barefaced and bad in Jamaica that they are trying to change government policy. They are trying to influence government policy. He went to Parliament to say all this just to get him soldier roll out on the people them and violate them constitutional rights. Let's get to it, people. Listen to this.
Moments before announced a new state of public emergency spanning several parishes. Prime Minister Andrew Holness admitted that organized criminals have corrupted the state.
When we start to see criminal organizations operating in that way, then they are beginning to transition out of being criminal operatives to trying to influence government policy and outcome. They are corrupting the state. We cannot sit by and do nothing.
In my opinion, the only criminals that are influencing and corrupting the states are the politicians who are above the Jamaican laws. In my history of Jamaica, as bad as things being Jamaican, I never see a criminal out there try to influence government policies because these politicians are dons themselves. No criminal could be that bright. So there you have it, guys. Another example of doom and gloom. Messages coming from Andrew Holness, the master of scare tactics and hearsay, the art of deception. Say here to you the first time, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video or listening to this video. Go ahead, like, comment and share. And if it is the first time here, go ahead and subscribe, people. Click that bell. This is the resistance. Thank you guys again. Out. Jamaica to the world.